Peace, guys. Peace. I'm in my car because there was like so much people at this park that I was just at. I was able to get like a few minutes of like alone time, but yeah. Peace. So this is my live speaking about, my no sex journey. So this is gonna be part 2. I don't know if I'm gonna like continue doing the live here in my car. I might go home and finish it. But yeah, happy Magic Mondays. I was just doing some writing in my journal. I've been writing a lot lately. Yeah. How are you guys feeling on this beautiful Magic Monday? I decided to wear like pink today and like blush colors because that's my color. I'm learning more about myself, and yeah. So welcome, to part 2 of my no sex journey talk discussion. If you guys didn't check out or see part 1, please check it out. It's on YouTube. The full video is on YouTube, and then like a nice little clip is here for you guys to see as well on Instagram TV. So for part 2's discussion, it's gonna be about how I've been feeling. How does this journey, how does this path benefit my life in a positive way? How do I transmute this energy that I am withholding in? Or, just how do I transmute this energy when I'm not partaking within, sexual intimacy? And yeah, like how long am I going to be doing this journey? How long am I going to be doing this again for the 3rd time? How long? So right now I'm going to go over the questions or whatever you guys, if you guys asked me questions in the questionnaire thing, or if you guys didn't. So let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna like continue with the discussion here because it seems like there's like people pulling up to this park. I can't find a park here that is not like secluded where people don't go, or just like I can't find a really nice just small park, and it's kind of like irking me. It's making me cringe inside, but I'm trying to be brave and like courageous and like still do the videos anyways and still be myself anyways. So, first person here is saying, Happy New Year, follow me back. Okay. Next person here is saying, how is your no sex journey? I've been on a no sex journey also, no masturbating. What are you reading? My no sex journey has been cool, This is about my 3rd time, and I'm not really like this huge sexually active person anyways, even when maybe I wasn't with the right partner. I don't know. I do enjoy sex when it's good, but yeah, so it's been pretty good, When the times get rough, the times get real rough, but I breathe through it. I put that energy into something else, whether it's, doing yoga flowing, or dancing, going out into nature, just transmuting this energy the best way that I can, or either like screaming and yelling, or and sometimes there are times where I do masturbate, just being honest. I never said that I wasn't gonna masturbate. I'm just talking about sex. So yeah. I like to read R.H. Sin. It's an author from New York. He's called R.H. Sin on Instagram. You guys should totally look him up. He's very, very inspiring. Next person is just throwing up the flames. Fire, fire, fire. Next person is asking me here, how long should you refrain from having sex? So that's a question for you to ask yourself. I don't really know how long you should. I don't think you should put a time frame on how long you should refrain yourself from, it's however you're feeling, however long you need to refrain or however long you don't need to refrain. Everyone's different, everyone's journey is different, and however long you feel you need to take to refrain from having, sex, that's up to you. Just, it's your journey. Don't ever compare your journey to someone else's. You can learn, you can grow, you can experience and see and, gain motivation from someone else's experience or someone else's path, but never to compare your path to another. Next person here is saying your words have power. Keep talking, okay? Okay. Thank you. This next person here is saying transmuting sexual energy urges. Yeah, so that's what I have written down here. So that's pretty cool that you would like me to, discuss that. So how I transmute this energy is, practicing Tantra. And for those of you who don't know what Tantra is or what Tantra means, Tantra is, the sexual life force that we have within to without. So, sex is everything. Sex is not just like this thing or this energy that we've been programmed in our minds to think and to see that it's this provocative or like it's this like thing that we should shy away from. Sex is everything. It's the way that we eat, it's the way that we flow, it's the way that we feel. It's just the sexual energetic life force that we carry within, and how we can transmute that energy is through our creativities, through our passions, by living in love and living in passion and living in creativity. Most importantly, most indefinitely, just living in creativity, using this energy, using the urges, the energy to do things you love doing, like riding a bike, releasing that energy and riding a bike, going to the gym, working that energy out, flowing in yoga, releasing that energy out, doing music, releasing that energy out, just doing things in creativity, being proactive in that, releasing those urges, releasing that energy through creativity. And that too is how we manifest the things that we want to come into fruition within our lives. So, yeah. Next person here is, okay. So I believe that's it in the questionnaire box thingy. So yeah. How I've been feeling lately, I've been feeling good. I've been honestly, transmuting this energy back into myself. Even though it's been very lonely, it's been a lonely drought, it's been a lonely, time, I make it through. And how I make it through is, the motivation or, the understanding and the overstanding that I always get out of everything. I always get out of any mental rut, any emotional rut, any physical rut. That is my motivation. My higher self is my motivation. Yeah, I've been feeling good. The times where I feel depleted from, from sexual intimacy, I don't know. What do? I breathe, I write, I do lots of breathing, and I do a lot of reading, and yeah, I do my yoga, and I take my baths, my healing baths, and I just cleanse myself, and I remind myself of who I am, and I speak love and light into myself. Even at my most lowest states, I speak love and light to myself. So, yeah, I'm just transmuting this energy that I have within to without, and into creative endeavors, into myself, into you guys, into my environment, and into my manifestations. Withholding this energy is withholding so much power. So as I stay consistent within what I want to manifest into, as I stay consistent in making my manifestations come into fruition, this is power that I'm withholding. So once I decide to not withhold this power and make it just just burst out. It's amazing. It's very powerful. This is energy, this is sexual energy, life force that we are carrying within, yeah, it's pretty amazing, and I feel very strong, and I feel very powerful, and I feel very pure to have this acknowledgement, and seeing where I am, and seeing where I want to be, seeing where I need to be personally, and and knowing that these are the steps that I need to take to get to where I want to be, to get to where I need to be. So yeah, it's a beautiful journey. It's a beautiful, yeah. So yeah, that's how I transmute the energy, how I've been feeling, and how long is this journey gonna last of mine, the no sex journey? The past 2 times, I don't think that I really, said to myself that this is how long it's gonna be. Like how I was saying to you guys in the beginning of this live, it's your journey, it's your path. Don't ever compare your journey, your path to anybody else's. It can take you a month, it can take you I don't know per se a week, but hey, that's you. It can take you a week, it can take you a month, it can take you a year, it can take you 2 years. However long you feel you need to be within a path, within a journey that is helping the propelling of your higher self, it's up to you however long you want to take that journey. The first time I did this no sex journey, this no sex detox, was almost for a year. And I met someone, and I felt like, it was, meant to be. It was that time. And, it was love. So I don't regret that. I don't regret that time. So that wasn't planned out. The second time wasn't planned out. It was just what my higher self, your higher self just knows what's right for you and what's not right for you. That's our intuition, and we must just follow, and we must just stay patient within our intuition, within our higher selves, because our higher selves always knows and never steers us in the wrong direction. So just to keep following in the path of our higher selves, and to know that our higher selves always has our back. And so yeah, I don't know how long this journey of no sex is gonna last for me. But I would like, the next person, I would like to know that the next person that I do have sex with, that we're, that we're gonna build, and, we're gonna, actually really create, we're gonna heal together, we're gonna all that good stuff. Yeah, because I can't do casual sex. I just can't do the friends with benefits. I don't know. I tried it. It doesn't work for me. I don't know. Somebody always catches feelings. And no matter how people say, no, you don't have to catch feelings, somebody always catches feelings. One, either or always catches feelings, or both people catch feelings. And, So I don't want to hear like, oh no, like no, like not everyone catches feelings. Sex is energy. It's a very intimate, thing going on, energy going on. So like somebody's eventually gonna catch feelings. So that's why I don't waste my time, or I don't like wasting my time, wasting my energy, and just nothing that's gonna like build or propel myself. I mean, you could build with friends too. So I mean, I heard you can have sex with friends. So hey, maybe. So yeah, I discussed, I went over what you guys asked me in the question box this time for part 2 of my no sex journey. I discussed how I've been feeling. Pertaining to how I've been feeling, I have not gotten a sex toy yet. I actually have not masturbated yet since this whole, however long I've been back on this journey. I have not masturbated. I don't know what's going on. But I do feel, the tension down there. But I have not masturbated. I have not got the toy yet. I don't even know if I'm going to get a sex toy yet. Like I said, like I don't feel like I would be satisfied with a toy. Not even like 80%. Because it's not the feeling, it's not the touch, it's not the same energy as like, the masculine energy as energy. As like feeling the warmth on someone's body and just like feeling touch, it's not the same. I guess I'm like different. I'm a different Pisces. But yeah, no sex toy yet. Maybe. And I discussed how I transmute this energy by propelling it within creative endeavors, by propelling it within doing things in passion, doing things in love, doing my yoga flowing, creating my sacred healing ritual love baths, doing all of those great things. And how does this journey benefit my life in a positive way? It benefits my life in so many positive ways because number one, it helps me to get back deeper and deeper into self. When I feel like I've gotten deep into myself and I get tired and I'm like, damn, like I'm tired of just giving all of this love or like finding more about myself. I want to find more and dig more and like love someone else now, give someone all of, like, not all of this love that I have for myself, but give someone some of this love that I've had for myself. But then it's like when I go on journeys like this, it teaches me where all of the hidden spaces were to where I thought I loved myself and I really didn't. It brings things to light that have been hidden within my darkness, and I find that pretty amazing. Like I've been reflecting a lot on my triggers, on things that trigger me, and I've been asking myself, why do these things trigger me? Why do these people trigger me? It's something within me that's like, that's not really aligned, that's not really in balance. So I find so much gratitude and so much humbleness in the acknowledgement of those moments, of those thoughts. It benefits me in the healing of myself, in the healing of my womb, in the healing of my mother, in the healing of my grandmother, in the healing of my ancestors. And I find that so amazing because energy is contagious, energy lingers on. So I'm healing not only myself, but I'm healing my mother and my ancestors and my family. And even though we may not think that we have been traumatized and in certain areas of our beings, in certain areas of our essence, we show those traumas subconsciously through our actions and through different ways on how we react to different situations in life, if that makes sense. And that's what I'm healing, and that's what I've been just acknowledging, my triggers and my weaknesses and all of those things these are all traumas that I've been through, or all traumas that my mother, my ancestors have been through. So I am digging deep and I'm healing and I'm cleansing all of this energy. I'm cleansing it all. And it's crazy that this is my third time doing this, because it's like my higher self always knows when, when things are needed. When healing is needed, when cleansing is needed, when purification is needed. And you don't need to go on this detox, you don't need to go on this no sex journey just because you're so fully sexually active and you have sex all the time. I mean, this is super great for you to get on this cleanse, for you to get on this detox if you are so sexually active. But you can get on this cleanse even if you're not sexually active at all, even if you're sexually active once a year or whatever. Like I said, like I'm barely sexually active a lot like that. So your body just knows when it's needed. And it's just always, it's a practice of getting back to self. It's a journey of getting back to self. It's a journey of healing self and healing your family and healing, your surroundings. And setting not only an example for yourself, but setting an example for the people who you inspire. For the people who pretend that you don't even inspire them as well. This journey benefits me in, so much love. It reminds me of the love that I am, the love that surrounds me. This journey protects my energy. This is one way on how, I practice in protecting my energy. Because sex is a very powerful frequency. It's a very powerful form of energy. And, we can't just let any type of energy within us, women, and vice versa, like men too. We cannot be inserting ourselves within just anyone. We need to be mindful. We need to be aware. We need to be more discerning. We really do. Like a lot of us are out here just feeding these demons and feeding, just those demons that we've been programmed into through birth. So I'm not out here, pointing fingers or anything or saying that, that, oh, it's your fault why you're this way, but it is your fault why you are still this way. Because if I can take the steps in healing these same cycles, then you can take these same steps into healing these same cycles as well. But we just need to be more discerning and more aware and mindful of who we are allowing within us and who we are putting ourselves within as well. For the divine feminine, the divine masculine. Because, just think about it. Energy is very contagious. So if we are just putting ourselves within just someone that we barely even know, someone who isn't vibrating on the same frequencies as you are, somebody who is vibrating on a frequency that you no longer want to be on, just imagine the energy that you inserted your penis in, or the energy that you allowed to come within you is now lingering within you. You now too withhold that energy. You too now withhold those same demons. They may not attack you just as much as they attack the person who inserted you, or the person that you inserted yourself within, but you too carry those same energetic frequencies, which is why you feel the way you do sometimes, and you ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? Why am I feeling so down? Why am I feeling so angry, or my life isn't even that bad? It's the things that you are allowing to come within you. Energy is contagious. I don't know how much times I have to say that. What you surround yourself with, you become. What you put yourself within, you become. What you burst your sexual life force energy out into, that is becoming. That makes sense. It's making a lot of sense to me. Sometimes I just ramble, but it's making a lot of clear sense. We just don't want to be out here, especially, wasting this sexual energy that we carry within, because it's very powerful. And a lot of us out here is just abusing that and wasting it, and because we have these addictions and these demons that we keep feeding, and we know that they're addictions and we know that they're demons, but we keep deciding to steer away from that intuition, from that higher self, when it tells us to stop, when it tells us that we need to take a break, that we need to cleanse, that we need to purify. We keep feeding, and we keep continuing with this same acidic, toxic cycle. And we keep asking ourselves, damn, why does this shit keep happening? Why can't I keep move forward? It's like the smallest things in this life, or the things that we think are the smallest things in this life, tend to be the most biggest things, like this one. Listening to our intuition, listening to our higher selves, we tend to belittle the intuition and the higher self. A lot of us don't even know what the intuition and higher self is. And that's really sad. I don't know, I feel like I want to cry right now, but I'm not going to cry. It's just, I wish a lot of us would be this mindful. I wish a lot of us would be this aware of our essence, of who we are and where we are. I appreciate the ones who, are very aware, are very mindful. I appreciate the ones who are taking the time and the energy and the space to heal within to without. Because this is no joke. And I appreciate, the ones who are going through so much shit and don't want that shit to go on to other people, or don't hurt other people just because they're hurting too. Because that saying, hurt people do hurt people, but it's not for everyone. So, that's the reason why I do these, no sex cleanses, these no sex journeys. It's just to heal myself, to purify and cleanse myself, and to help heal, my family, to help heal the environment, to help heal you guys, to set an example not only for myself, but for everyone who looks up to me. And maybe the people who don't even look up to me right now. Not yet, but you guys will. Yeah, just really, these times just really humble me, and I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for who I am. Like, I'm just really grateful. And these past few days just have been extremely humbling. And I remember I was saying to a friend that, like, I barely shed tears, happy tears, and I wonder why I never shed happy tears. But right now I'm shedding happy tears because I'm so fulfilled with so much gratitude and so much thanks, and just especially for myself, for my higher self. And for me always listening to my higher self, for me always listening to Mother Nature, for me always listening to my guides and my ancestors. That's a lot of strength, and that's a lot of courage that I never used to have, that I never used to know. So in these times, in these moments, they are very humbling. And I'm just so grateful. So yeah. If you guys are, like, going through things sexually, if you guys feel like you've been traumatized, or if you have been traumatized, you know, and you keep going and you keep like going with like, you know, different sex partners, or like you just keep going with sex, don't feel like you have to keep going. Take those breaks, take these needed breaks, you know. And for however long you need these detoxes to be from sex, don't feel shame, you know. Do what you gotta do. Get back to self. Heal thyself. Yeah. So this is part 2 of my discussion of my no sex journey, and I hope this inspires. I hope this inspires you guys, some way, some form, some shape. You know, thank you guys for just like always tuning in and yeah, showing me love. Yeah. Have you been having super intense energies coming to you? I have. I've been very sensitive, but that's a challenge for me, and I love challenges. I always pass the challenges as well. Sometimes I don't, maybe. No, I always, I'm gonna speak that. Like, I always pass the challenges, the tests. Yeah, it's like cold out here, sis. Like, it's cold in Georgia. So I'm cozy today. I'm a cozy girl. I'm cozy Shan. Thank you guys for receiving this message. And yeah, just stay protected out here. Be very discerning, be very aware, and be very mindful of the energies that you are allowing to surround you and the energies that you are allowing to be within you. So yeah, and be discerning of where you're bringing your energies as well. Protect our energies the best way that we know how to. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. One love. Namaste. Peace.